What's going on YouTube? Asian Eyes White Dragon here. We're going to be talking about some of the agents, some little bit of tech in the agents. Agents pretty good this format. I really like them, but sometimes you maybe have an extra spot. So here's some of the cards I thought that were quite good. So I've been really digging Trag this format just because it's good. Plus, sometimes you summon Earth and then you have the extra card, but then Earth just gets ran over because 1000 attack is pretty darn easy to run over. So Trag, very good, and I'll show you a little combo with it that I like to do. Also Marshmallow, pretty darn good. Not only is it a fairy, it's a light, so if you need to remove for BLS, it's all good. And then I just really like this card, just bringing it back to my head with Birdman, and a lot of decks can't deal with this. Agent Mirror Match, until they get out Hyperion, they just really can't deal with this. Or they have to go for Trish. They basically have to use a power card, or something pretty darn good to get around it. Sometimes they have to end up mind controlling it, just so they can synchro with it, because they can't get over it. And the 1000 damage is kind of nice. And then next up we have Birdman. Now this combo is very well with Venus, so if you go Venus, some of those Shine Balls return to your hand, and then you can sync for Trish, plus still have the 16 beater on the field. Then that's a total of 4,300 damage, and that's pretty much half their life anyways, so that is pretty darn good. Plus, like I said, Marshmallow, pretty darn good to combo with it, just because some decks just can't deal with it, and then if you reset Marshmallow, they don't attack into it, it's kind of nice, and you can bluff them out by setting something else, which is pretty nice. The next up, Econ. Econ's nice, again with Venus, you get those Shine Balls, and then you just tribute a Shine Ball because it doesn't really do anything, because usually you go double Shine Ball, gotcha, and then you have another Shine Ball that just sits there, so Econ can kind of help out with that. Plus Econ's just overall really good, especially if you can somehow get out Formula Synchron, and then you Econ your opponent's turn, pretty darn good, but don't really expect to do it with this deck. The next up we have Gores. You should be running this anyways, but Gores is just overall good, plus it's just to have that one monster presence. That's why I'm running the Marshmallow and I'm running double Trag, just to have that extra monster present for this play right here. Now, Arcanine Magician, I love this card in Agents. Well, obviously it's just in your side deck, but it really works well with Breaker. So the reason why I like it is because you have one monster that survives. So it could be Trag, it could be Gores, it could be that Marshmallow you set. So then after that, you have your one monster on the field. They attack into it, they can't get over it, whatever. They end their turn, you go, okay, summon Breaker, pop one, and then you return Marshmallow or Trag, or returning Gores is pretty mean. And then what you do, you go for Arcanine Magician, you pop 2 more cards, then that will allow you to get out your Kristya nice and safe. So that's how I like to get out Kristya or Hyperion, just to be safe, because Valor doesn't really hurt Kristya at all, because it'll just keep the same number of fairies, and then you're like, oh, it's cool, Kristya goes top deck, and it's activated its effect, and then you get a draw into Kristya again. And but watch out, because Mind Crush is quite relevant in this format. But I really like just doing that play. Just get out Kristya or Hyperion safe, because if Kristya comes out safe, it is pretty darn good. The only thing that can really affect you is a Deep Prison, and then after a Deep Prison, obviously it's removed so they can't reborn it. Because the problem is if your opponent warnings Kristya and then they reborn Kristya, then that can kind of be a problem, because agents do rely on special summoning. Although you can, you have your Dark Hole is pretty much your only out to that, because that's the only thing you main deck. But let me know what you guys think about side decking in agents, or what you'd like to tech out, because I like teching these cards. But Leeching the Light does kind of hurt a lot, so that's why I've been kind of going with main deck Breaker. I really like it. Tour Guide gets you those pretty good cards too. That's why I like Birdman, because you can return a Shine Ball, and then you can go for number 17 plus get gotcha out, and then you have a 29 beater first turn. Pretty darn good. So thanks for watching, guys, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of what you like to tech in agents, and I'll go ahead and try it out. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.